The soft morning sunlight was shining gently on the forest leaves. The air was cool and the whole forest was filled with cheerful sounds. Monkeys were swinging from trees, deer were dancing, and birds were singing sweet melodies. It felt like the entire forest was smiling. No one knew that this smile was about to turn into fear. Suddenly, smoke started rising from one corner of the forest. Slowly, that smoke turned into bright red flames. Trees began to burn, the air grew hotter, and chaos spread everywhere. Animals started shouting, "Run, run!" Elephants, lions, deer, rabbits, everyone was trying to save their lives. In the middle of all this, a tiny bird saw everything from above. Her little heart trembled. So many animals were in danger. She flew toward the lake, filled her small beak with a few drops of water, and rushed toward the flames. She dropped the water, but nothing happened. Still, she did not give up. She went again, brought more water, and tried once more. Nearby, some birds started laughing. They said, "Hey little bird, this fire's so big. What will you do with just a beakful of water?" The bird looked at them and smiled softly. She gently said, "My job is to try, not to guarantee the result." She flew back toward the lake again. Her wings were tired, but her courage was not. With each flight, hope flew with her. Now the sky carried both smoke and determination. Far away, an elephant was watching all this. He wondered, so small, yet so brave. The elephant walked to the lake, filled his trunk with a huge amount of water, and moved forward to pour it over the flames. The stream of water hit the fire, and the smoke began to lessen. Now the bird was no longer alone. Seeing this, the hearts of all the animals began to melt. Deer, monkeys, rabbits, everyone rushed forward. Some threw soil, some brought leaves, some splashed water. The entire forest was now fighting together. Where there was fear before, now there was courage and unity. The flames started weakening. And then, clouds gathered in the sky. The first raindrop fell, then another, and soon heavy rain began. The forest breathed a sigh of relief. Trees got soaked, the air grew colder, and the fire went out. Now the forest was filled with the sweet smell of wet earth. The animals were tired, but their faces glowed with satisfaction. The little bird sat on a branch, her wings drenched. The elephant smiled and said, "You are truly brave, little friend." All the animals gathered around her. Someone said, "If she hadn't tried, we would have all lost hope." The elephant gently lifted her with his trunk. Everyone clapped. "Hail the little warrior!" The bird blushed and said, "I only tried my best." The next morning, sunlight shone once again over the forest. Greenery returned everywhere. Birds were singing and the air was peaceful once more. The little bird flew over the lake. Now, everyone called her the bird of hope. The monkey said, "Never underestimate someone's effort." The elephant added, "True strength lies not in size, but in intention." The deer smiled. When everyone stands together, nothing is impossible. The bird looked up at the sky and said, "Just keep trying." The forest was calm again. The leaves shimmered. The lake reflected the sunlight. The bird sat on the elephant's trunk, smiling. All the animals stood together by the lake, watching the setting sun. The bird flew upward into the glowing sky, her wings shining in the golden light.